There we Doesn't that always sound like the Wayne's World thing? Sorry. Welcome, everybody, to What the Fuck News, where we talk about all the news that is news that makes you say, what the fuck? It is What the Fuck Wednesday. How are you doing, sir?
Fuck the what?
Right? I need the who,
Fuck
what,
the
where,
what
why,
you
when.
are. Fuck the what you are. Are you?
How is your week being so far, sir?
It's a week.
Yeah, agreed. I'm on the same train as you are, and I'm ready to kick this pig and rock and roll. As always, I am Jeff, the Angel of Death, and of course, I have Glick, the champ, with me. And we're going to talk about some news, and don't even get me started. Jesus Christ. Not in the mood, sir. Not in the fucking mood.
Oh, it's glorious.
Shut up. I'm tired.
Real champions have their trophies to display.
Real men don't need trophies. We know when we're that good.
That's what a loser would say. A winner doesn't have to say dumb shit like that.
You say so.
You're like that kid on the park that was like, I was even playing for real.
I was only kidding. Don't forget, everybody, bio.link/nonsensical network. Find all the things that we do, and we do them 7 days a week, pretty much. Total of 9 shows, 7 days a week. Catch them all. We're kind of like Pokemon. You got to catch them all. I'm just saying.
Ye old wise ones. What up, motherfuckers?
That's gonna be my new little slogan. And don't forget, everybody, Beauty and the Beard Creative Corner on Facebook and Instagram. Get yourself some merch. with my face on it, so Nikki has to see my face more often. I'm just saying. There it is.
Look at that fancy ass.
Is that your new one?
That's Glick's House of Music, baby.
I like that. I like that hoodie.
I'm debating putting. So I want to get a couple shirts. I want to get a Nonsensical Nonsense shirt made. I'm debating about putting the new logo the Nonsensical Network logo I made just because on it.
I get that.
Just because it's like it's not really a logo. It's just kind of a picture, but just
because they're making a logo.
Because just why not, man? Fuck the haters. Fuck the clowns. I got my hater shades on. Yeet. They're not mine. They're Cash's. But I don't know where mine are, so Cash's will do. Yeet.
Here's the crazy thing. Like, those would be like 4 sizes too big on me.
I'd like to say they're 4 sizes too big on Cash's big watermelon head, but they're not.
Well, he's a Glick. Let's be honest.
No, I'm drinking Pepsi, man. I'm drinking Pepsi tonight.
I agree. It's a little too early in the week, although I could probably use
the merch. Don't forget about the merch. Yeah, man. You can be a creative corner. You don't even have to buy her merch. You can just buy other stuff. She's actually, her son hit her up today because he started a business a few months back with some buddies of his.
That's right.
She's going to do all their work shirts. Nice. And then I know my broster wants some shirts that she's got to finish up. And then I think Wally wanted some shirts. I don't know. I'll let Wally talk to her whenever he comes over.
He better get off his ass and get you a new computer because he owes you one. That one he gave you sucks.
Yeah. Pepsi.
Yeah.
Chugging that haterade. That's what them haters be doing.
Bet.
But they always hate.
I don't hate. I discriminate everybody. So there's that. I'm an equal opportunity discriminator.
Yeah. So like I said, you don't even have to get nonsense stuff. You can get whatever you want. Beauty and the Beard, Creative Corner. Hit Nikki up. Put her to work, man. I'm trying to be a stay-at-home husband, y'all.
Hey, you know what? That's the fucking dream, baby.
I'm trying to be a goddamn trophy husband. Why do you think I'm back in the gym so I can look good? Can't be no trophy husband right now. That ain't ladies and gentlemen.
I did the trophy boyfriend thing when I had my sugar mama back in the day. It's not as easy as it sounds.
How disappointing must she have been?
I know, right?
Special needs trophy. Yeah,
but there's the one thing you got to remember, and you can relate to this. If something needs fixed between me and YouTube, I can fix it. Where there are guys out there which one of my friends actually mentioned today, they can't use a screwdriver.
Yeah, there's lots of guys out there like that.
And so I'm kind of close when it comes to, I got this fixed. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but I can fix things. I'm funny. I got a great personality. I'm tall and I'm good looking. So I mean, I'm like
but I'm cute. I'm cute like a puppy.
No, you're cute like somebody with Down syndrome.
Speaking of which, I need to send you some videos. Have you seen? There's not to get majorly off topic, but there's a channel on there's a channel on TikTok that it sings the comments and finds these weird videos, and then it sings the comments.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Have you seen the one with the Down syndrome girl? It sings, if she's down, I'm down.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
And I was like, damn, dude, that's so fucked up. I lost it. I sat here and watched like 4 of them in a row, and to the point where I couldn't breathe. I was laughing so hard. So I had to
mustard, ketchup, mayonnaise. God, I hope Hulk Hogan don't make a comeback. I didn't like Hulk Hogan back in the day, but this isn't a wrestling show. Tune in Saturday for the wrestling show. Saturday at noon.
That reminds me, while we're at it, where the hell did they go? Did you remove them?
Oh, Blaze, I got to hit you up because we might have to do some work Tuesday together. Tuesday night, buddy.
Did you remove them, you prick? Somebody
what kind of show is it? This is a new show. Did I remove what? I haven't removed anything on this media.
No, because the shows that we used to have scrolling at the bottom, they're gone.
Oh yeah, I did remove that.
Oh, you're such a prick.
I needed room, man. my where to follow.
Dude, there's literally a fuck you all, I smell toast. Words are hard. You could have removed those, but no.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and remove the important one.
Those are funny, and we already have a bio link on there. We don't need every show listed, and I needed room for my guests, so I can put their social media.
I use it as a guide, so I
you don't know the name of the shows.
Oh, I do, but there are people that do not.
That's why we say a couple times a show.
Exactly. So don't forget Monday Speedway Stories and Cold-Blooded Conversations. I believe he's on at 6, and then right after that at 7.
8.
8 is it 8? Is Men Caring for Men. Tuesdays is Glick's House of Music. And once again at 7. That way, 8. Glick can. Is it still? You switched it? We need to move this one to 8 because I need that.
It's always been.
Is it really?
Glick's House of Music's always been 8.
Huh. Maybe if I watched days. I would know that. I love you, buddy. I don't need to see you multiple times a week.
I mean, you're missing some great shows, man. Glick's House of Music.
Hey, you know what? You know what? I have in my playlist. I want to watch The Kissing Lilith, or was it Kissing Lilith? Is that it?
Well, sir, you are in luck because if you guys go to our YouTube channel and slide over to the playlist, all the shows are in the playlist.
I saw that.
I spent an hour and a half last night, and I got about 230 of the 7 million nonsensical nonsense into their playlist.
Yeah, that's the one thing. It's one of those things it's the whole shoulda, coulda, woulda. We should have started doing that since day one, but we didn't think we would have 9 shows. So, but don't forget on Wednesdays after Glick's House of Music on Tuesdays is this show, What the Fuck News, where we tell you all the news of this news makes you say what the fuck. Thursdays is kind of a little dark hole in our schedule for the simple fact I got enough shit going on. I need to get on track and get everything set up so I can get back to Jeff's garage. Fridays, Nonsense and Chill with Blaze and I, hosted by Blaze, where we talk movies. And there's a couple of really good things coming up that he and I were discussing. And then, of course, at the end of each month, we're going to be doing the trivia that will go throughout the year. Saturdays, of course, Cash's Corner at noon, every other Saturday still, where Glick and his son talk wrestling.
WWE.
Is it WWE?
WWE wrestling.
I was getting confused because there's only like 40 of them that used to be that now are one. But I don't pay attention to sports, so I know. And then, of course, later that night at 7 is Nonsensical Nonsense, the Open Door Challenge, where you can come up and talk some shit or join the conversation. And then, of course, Sundays right around noon is Unnecessary Roughness where the boys talk.
1 o'clock.
Is it 1? Jesus Christ. See why you need to leave it there. Oh, okay. So I'm correct, but you changed the time. That's right, because you want to give Rick time to sober up. I remember.
Well, and we gotta make sure our lawyer is present, Derek Wayne Douglas, and he's got church in the morning on Sundays, so we gotta make sure he's present and there, and that we're held accountable for our actions. However, not this Sunday, because this Sunday is all about the Super Bowl. But next Sunday, we're having our first guest on the show. He is a motivational speaker and men's fitness guy that focuses all on men. So we're going to bring him up.
He lives in a van down by the river. Oh, sorry.
Since Rick and I are, we decided to do like a Biggest Loser competition and see who can lose the LBs quicker or whatever. I came across his Instagram and I was checking him out and I liked what he was doing. So I shot him a message and he got right back to me and he said he'd be down to be a part of the show. So we're actually going to have our first guest in 2 weeks.
Nice.
On
can I give you a hint on how to win? Stop eating fucking potatoes. I know you love them and they're your kryptonite food, but they're not helping you.
I have a secret weapon. My body. All I have to do is
cut your leg off like Connor.
Yeah. All I have to do
pounds right there, baby.
All I have to do is be active and go to the gym, and I'll drop the weight like
I'm
crazy.
The same way.
And I don't have to change my eating habits a lot. So
I'm the
it's
same
just gonna
way.
it's just gonna be another chalking one up for the good guys, another win in my category. Another win.
God, I'm gonna chase Rick with a fucking cattle prod. Run, motherfucker!
I'm just saying. Mustard, ketchup, mayonnaise. Your sources are wrong. Neither one of those things happen when you. God damn it, John. 72 and sunny. Nice, Chris.
Yeah, you know what? Here's the thing with this one: we have enough kids. We don't care.
Yeah, well, there's that
I
too.
mean, let's be honest. You know, I got 3 kids. I don't need any more. Kill it all. You know, if I wasn't so scared of needles, I'd go get tied off. I say I'm scared of needles, but I'm looking at getting another tattoo. But we're gonna start this off. Who went first last time? Was it you or me? I don't fucking remember.
Know. Probably you, because you never shut the fuck up.
Oh wow, you're so fucking sweet. You're such a fucking sweetheart. Well, I want to start off. You're talking about diets, and I got a diet for you, sir. There is why is this? I hate this. Stop seeing this ad. Yeah, okay. So there's a girl. This is from the New York Post. She's got all her food for the past 4 years from a dumpster.
Nice.
And like,
I mean, it could very easily be done. Is she getting it from like behind grocery stores and stuff?
Yeah, actually, there's a video that I'm going to play here. I'm just going to share my screen because I've already muted it. But you can see she's going to the dumpster there, and she's just finding like there's fucking cookies. Snowford. She was showing salsas earlier, and she actually there's some fruit and veg, some she literally as they throw it out that she waits and she sits and waits and she gets everything out of her dumpster and takes it home and she's got everything.
I mean, I don't know how I would feel about like cold stuff or maybe not necessarily produce, but you have to remember a lot of those like cookies and things like that.
They'll last on this earth longer than we will.
Well, stores and stuff, they have to refresh their. I remember working at Kroger's. What was it called? It was called a refresh cycle or so. I don't know. But once something reaches expiration date, it didn't necessarily mean it was bad, but they had to throw it out or get rid of it or whatever. A lot of times, like cookies and snacks and little kibbles and bits, we just put in the break room. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But
my uncle, he worked for Pepsi for years, and they had the same issue when on a Pepsi can it was having an expiration date. He would bring home cases upon cases, just fill his truck with cases of Pepsi and Pepsi products, and it's still good.
Yeah.
Because it's still in the fucking can.
I mean, yeah, like I said, I don't know about produce and such like that because it's still in a dumpster.
Right.
I don't know, even if after I wash it and whatever, I'd still want to eat it. But I mean, I guess if you got out there fast enough, and I seen she had like ice cream and shit on her counter. I guess I don't know. I
don't know about ice cream either. Yeah.
I wouldn't want to risk it.
But it's one of those things. Like if you, I would assume since she's been doing this for 4 years, she knows what time they throw stuff out. She's like, okay, at 8:00 on fucking Wednesdays. After I watch What the Fuck News, I'm going to go to the fucking dumpster and I'm going to get my ice cream and I'm going to get my produce because that's when they throw it out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
See how I did my shameless plug there? Just saying. I don't know. I would do it. It's one of those things that's like, I mean, but like I said, she's showing here, she's got like hot dogs and there's some bread there. Oranges would be a problem.
Yeah, like bread and even like stuff that's packaged. I would be hesitant on cold stuff if it was out in the dumpster for too long.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I'm definitely not grabbing like produce that's not wrapped.
Right.
Or packaged but I mean, if it works, it works. She's technically not doing anything wrong. And I mean, nobody's getting sick and dying. I mean, it's gross. I mean, it's gross to think about, but at the same time, if you think about it, it's kind of ingenious. By the way.
She seems happy and healthy, but look at
I mean,
she's got asparagus there, and
she looks a little derpy, but
yeah, she doesn't look like she's maybe eating one too many things.
Right. I mean, we've all seen the price of groceries in the U.S. the last 4 years. So, I mean, I don't know.
Well,
got a whole other set of,
they
got a whole other set of problems in the U.S. now.
When it comes to produce, they have that liquid. You put a couple drops in water when you clean it, and it cleans it really well. It like kills bacteria and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So, I'm like I said, I'm not mad at it.
Nothing's wrong with the food other than the fact that it was in a dumpster. It's just grocery stores and shit like that. They have to get rid of stuff by a certain date. So she just happens to be out there on said date when they're throwing stuff out and scooping it up. I mean, it's like a box of cereal will have an expiration date on it, but that don't mean nothing. That's just a fucking number. It's like Jeff says when he's at the daycare looking for dates. Age ain't nothing but a number, baby.
That's right. Hop in the van. I got free candy and everything.
Tune in Sunday, and you can talk to us about that. What's going on, Tina?
So that's my first story. I thought that was interesting, and the fact that you brought up the whole diet thing. It looks like she's eating healthy. She's not just eating cookies and bags of chips and stuff.
Shout out to her for that because there's millions of people on welfare in the U.S. who don't work because they're lazy sacks of shit, and they just eat straight dog shit. I hope they enjoy my tax money that they live off of, and they just eat straight ass dog shit. So I think they should regulate welfare, what they can and can't buy. But that's me, and that's not.
Oh, I agree.
But
didn't they make it so you can't buy like scratch offs and cigarettes with welfare checks?
Yeah, no, because they went to the EBT cards, and I don't know how the cash advances work.
I don't either.
I don't know what the deal is.
So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with the whole egg situation. I know people. Well, I mean, I know a little bit about a little bit. I know people are bitching that they're still super expensive. Everything else is going down, though. I mean, so there's that. But eggs are also not going down in price because some dipshit in the last administration caused another scaredemic and said there was bird flu, and then they ordered millions and millions of chickens to be killed. Well, supply and demand, ladies and gentlemen. If you kill off a bunch of chickens at chicken farms where the eggs come from, and they don't have the eggs to fill the stores, guess what? They're going to charge more.
Yep.
And then we're going to run out. So it'll be fine. Chickens reproduce like rabbits.
By the way,
anybody who's ever grown up,
I can get a dozen eggs for like $2. I'm just saying.
Yeah. You know what? Actually, in all honesty, if you're bitching about not being able to find eggs or the price of eggs, go out to the country and support your local farmer because they got booths and stands set up at the end of their driveway, and they work on the Good Samaritan.
Watch Letterkenny, they'll show you.
Yeah, they work on the Good Samaritan rule, and they got a little box out there, and they say $2 for a dozen eggs. You leave your $2 or your $4 for how many eggs you get, and you get your eggs, and you're supporting a local farmer. So good on you. That makes you a good person. That's your good deed for the day. That's your good deed for the day. Go support local farmers. Fuck these big corporations.
Go to the farmer and buy a couple chickens.
Or do that. A lot of places, a lot of towns allow you to have chickens run around your backyard.
Yeah.
And you can have your own eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can open your gate like the Goonies too. I'm just saying.
Yeah. You can do that too. Right off the rip, I got a real problem. First and foremost, the Grammys were the other night.
Just one? Oh.
I got a lot of problems. The Grammys were the other night, and I just want to say this much about the Smith family fucking weirdos. Jaden or Jaywanese or him, her, they, it, whatever the fuck he is now or she is now, or
wearing a blacked out Barbie house on his head,
showed up with a goddamn castle on his head. He looked ridiculous. The Smiths need to stop. But that's not even what I'm mad about. Do your thing, kid. You're a fucking weirdo. We know you're a weirdo. You've been a fucking weirdo for the last several years. Your whole fucking family's weird. What I'm pissed off about with the Grammys, the Grammys are a fucking joke. Motherfucking Beyonce.
I agree.
Who couldn't write a song if her life depended on it. Can't sing if her life depended on it. Somehow, some way, I mean, I know how it happened. won Country Album of the Year.
Yeah.
If that
I'm
is not
so
the
glad
biggest,
I didn't watch. I'd have been
if that is not the biggest, what the fuck, WTF in the news right now, I don't know what is.
I
It
agree.
makes no sense. It makes no sense. I've only heard snippets of a few songs on there. There's nothing country about them. Just because she's bleaching her skin to look white and she's got bleach blonde hair and now she wears a stupid bedazzled cowboy hat, she looks like a rejected cowgirl Barbie. Y'all got more important things to worry about than giving that woman a goddamn Grammy or Jay-Z buying one for her, which is what I think happened.
Well,
Jay-Z,
but
you're
I
on the
actually-
Diddy list. And you've
Yeah.
already been brought up. You got things to worry about, not your whole ugly ass can't sing wife winning fucking awards. And she's still not better than Taylor Swift. Taylor still has more Grammys,
And that's
still makes
that's
more money on tour, and still makes better music. Because you know why? Because Taylor Swift is actually an artist, and she writes music. She don't need a group of 50 people to write her songs for her or a computer to sing her songs for her.
Not to mention, according to a bunch of TikToker girls, she owns a football team.
And Jay-Z in the top 100 list of rappers, you barely make 99. You got 99 problems. And they all start with Diddy.
Right? No, but I actually heard something interesting about this whole
Trash ass
Grammy thing. Is that it's 100% biased. The producers get together and say, "Hey, you vote for my guy, I'll vote for your guy, and we'll get your score up over here." So it's like, well, why else would I work out my cock? I'm just saying.
It's mind-boggling.
Workouts for weeks. And I got my cockfight and realize.
No, I'm not. I'm having. I fucking love music, and this is a goddamn joke. This is a travesty in the music world. As a guy who loves actual music and musicians and artists, there were other artists that were deserving, and to have an award bought, and then to go up there like you're fucking hot shit. You're a garbage human being. Your husband's a garbage human being, and
I hope you both end up in jail.
And your music is fucking whack as hell. And
you know
the
what's
Beehive
funny?
can suck my dick and eat my asshole if you guys want to get your fucking panties in a bunch.
Somebody said that if you take one of either Luke Combs or Jelly Roll's songs, either one of those songs, pick the song and look it up. It probably has more plays than her entire country album combined.
Mm-hmm. You goddamn right.
Easily.
Chris Technician. In this situation, you fucking right. I'm a Swiftie. Yeah.
I'm not either. I can't stand either one of them.
I don't mind Taylor Swift as a musician because she's talented.
Oh, as a musician? Yeah, I agree. She is a talented girl.
Some of her music is the weird Taylor Swift cult that she has. That's weird. Some of her music is catchy. You know, a little head bopping going on.
Yeah. I love that Teardrops on My Guitar song. She's one of her first songs. I love that song.
But yeah, in this case, I'm a fucking Swiftie.
Agreed.
I'm a ride or die Swiftie in this case.
And
I'm not even saying. I don't even think
Taylor. Jared Leto before I don't even think
you
fucking Beyonce.
I don't even think Taylor Swift was up and running. I think Chris Stapleton was up there, Lainey Wilson, some other actual country artist. Not fucking stay in your goddamn lane, Beyonce. And that lane is Department of Corrections.
Get the fuck out. No, I don't think. I think she should be stripped of said Grammy.
You can't. It's already bought and paid for. Daddy Jay-Z already bought and paid for that bitch. God, I wish somebody. I'm
gonna buy me a Grammy one day.
I wish like an artist like Morgan Wallen or Post Malone would have interrupted her speech and been like, "Yeah, I'm gonna let you finish, but real quick, Chris Stapleton should have got this reward." Like fucking Kanye's crazy ass.
Where the fuck is Kanye at that time, right?
Well, they got thrown out because his wife showed up.
Yeah.
Naked as the day she was born.
Naked.
The Grammys were a fucking train wreck this year, y'all. I didn't even watch them.
When are they not?
Highlights on
when
the
are
news.
they not a train wreck?
They were an absolute train wreck, dumpster fire this year. The Grammys have no credibility anymore, in my opinion.
None of those.
I'm sorry. It is what it is.
Same way.
Yeah.
You know what? I think we should start
But it was actually good because, again, Garth Brooks as Chris Gaines, he still wrote his own songs.
That was a good fucking album.
It was a weird album.
It was a weird album, but it was, comparatively speaking, I'd buy really 4 of those compared to one of fucking Beyonce's.
Yeah. Yes. Kanye's woman, she was naked as the day she was born. Yeah, the Grammys. The Grammys. You know what? The what the fuck of the this isn't even a real thing. I'm making it up as we go. The what the fuck of the week award goes to the Grammys this week.
Agreed.
There you go, Jeff. You can make a what the fuck of the week award. Not right now.
No, I'm not gonna do it now. I was looking at comments. No, yeah, I agree.
The what the fuck of the week?
They don't have that industry, Hollywood and fucking the music industry.
Hey,
they have all these fucking awards.
Yeah.
But they don't see award for like world's greatest fucking plumber, or some shit like that. The real fucking heroes of the world, the people like you and me that actually fucking get our asses up and go to work.
Look, man. Well, I'm no hero. I'm no hero.
We know.
I'm just a man who's willing to stand up and do the things that are right.
And tell Beyonce, go fucking.
I don't need any acolytes.
Go ahead, Nikki. Throw something at him, please.
Doing my best Randy Orton over here. I hear voices in my head. They talk to me. They talk to me.
No, the whole music industry. The only thing that matters when it comes to the music industry is the People's Choice Award. Let's be honest, because the people actually vote.
No, I think
even that's pretty much rigged.
I think a lot of the awards are cool. I mean, there's just instances, and this is about as much passion you're going to get out of me tonight, because as you guys know, I love music. And some of you guys may know that I host a show here on the network where I interview musicians. So I'm very passionate. It's called Glick's House of Music. You should check it out. It's awesome.
Shameless.
Shameless plug.
Shameless plug.
I said it in French.
Yeah. It's actually not how you say it in French, but
okay, whatever.
I don't remember how to say it in French because I removed that.
Don't worry, you don't know how to spell it in English either. So
right. I did fix it.
Yo, what up? What?
What?
How about we just ignore the music awards and listen to what you like? Fuck them. Hey, right? I agree.
I agree.
I don't even. There's Blaze. I'll be 100% honest with you, bro. And I think you know this about me at this point. There's only very few mainstream artists that I listen to. The music I'm listening to are literally guests that I've had on my show, or upcoming guests, or people that I've yet to hear anything from, that I've reached out to. They're definitely not mainstream, and I love it, man, because there's so much music out there that is way better than anything that's in the mainstream. There's so many artists out there that they're so much better than what you get on the radio right now.
Well, so, like that one guy, I actually just started listening to more of Steven Rodriguez. Fuck it, that boy can sing.
Yeah, exactly. MK. You know, there's so many talented, and you can look back at some if you go to our YouTube channel, the Nonsensical Network, and go over to the playlist Glick's House of Music, and you can see like 40 some artists on there that are awesome.
Speaking of music, little segue here. We're going to do a little Lift the Curse for our first break with I Just Died in Your Arms.
Oh, I should have uploaded new music for tonight.
That's okay. I assume this because I don't really pay attention to what you do. But we're going to play a little Lift the Curse of I Just Died in Your Arms, and we'll be right back in about 4 minutes.
I just died in your arms tonight. It must have been something you said. I died in your arms tonight. I keep looking for something I can't get. Broken hearts lie all around me, and I don't see died. I just died. Oh, I stayed in your arms tonight. It must have been something you said. I stayed in your arms tonight. I died in your arms tonight. It must have been some kind of chaos. I should have walked away. I should have walked away.
I do like that version. Let's lift the curse with "I Just Died in Your Arms." I really like that version of that song.
They do a kick-ass
I like
job.
it. I like it better than the original almost.
They do
I say almost,
an
the
excellent.
original's practically perfect.
They do a excellent cover of "In the End" by Linkin Park as well.
Really? Oh, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
But
so, Click, you and I were talking about tools a while back and how you like to order things off of online, like when you went on to Wish and ordered like 4,000 things for like $4. Well, a shopper was baffled after he went on to AliExpress and purchased himself a drill for $40. However, instead of getting said drill, what they sent him is not what he got. And I'm going to show the picture because, dude, I'd be burning somebody's house down. I get it. It's only $40, but, when you order something and you expect to get what you pay for, this is what he got. Bear with me 2 seconds because I wasn't fast enough. But he ordered a Ryobi drill, and this is what he got.
Nice. A picture?
He got a picture. I'd have burnt somebody's fucking house down.
That is awesome. Sucker.
He quotes saying, "I was very upset. I contacted them for a refund straight away. They have not gotten back to me. I'm retired and I was taken advantage of. I need to pay. They need to pay for what they've done. I'm very upset. I was very upset when I opened the box." This was literally like 2 weeks ago. They did send him a 10mm socket, though.
Yeah. Heads up in the game.
Dude, this is a $40 fucking socket. And let's be honest.
Yes.
The first time you use it, it's going to crack.
But as we all know,
there's a right way to do things and there's a wrong way. And buying tools sight unseen.
The 10mm socket,
the elusive 10mm,
is priceless.
Yay. Ladies, if you're ever wondering what to get your boyfriends and husbands for Valentine's Day, which is coming up, just a box of 10mm sockets, they'll love you forever, baby.
I was just watching What the Fuck Nudes. What up, Pickle Pecker? Untrackable, love you, brother.
Wait, so you were on Glick's OnlyFans?
Thanks for the subscribe, big fella. Appreciate you. Speaking of which, I just got a new subscriber.
You're welcome.
Not you, fucker. Hit that like, smash that subscribe, ring my bell, and laugh at Jeff Smallpecker. Just saying.
It's like you have a lot of room to talk. You constantly talk about how small your dick is.
Yeah, but I have other attributes that make up for having a small dick, like being full grown, full size.
I can fit in an attic and a crawl space.
Well. Anywho,
and I fit in every vehicle.
So did the guy get his fucking drill or not?
No, he didn't. They said
he just got a socket.
he ordered a pressure washer for $100, and then the $40. It's not even Ryobi. It's like Robus, Robus, true, 21-volt drill, and it's an impact.
Bro, you should have just went and fucking. You should have just went to fucking Home Depot and bought a Black and Decker for this.
Right.
I mean, as opposed to that fucking Ollie special there, Black and Decker might have been better.
All right. Well, Ryobi is the new Black and Decker. But yeah, he never
got
it wasn't even a 10-millimeter socket.
Watch your mouth about Ryobi, man. Ryobi is.
Hey, I'm not mad at it. I like Ryobi. I got a Ryobi.
They're in a league of their own, buddy.
I got a Ryobi sander that I'll put up against my old Milwaukee one I had.
I tell you what, I've always been a DeWalt guy, but I gotta give shout out and love to Ryobi, man. It's inexpensive, it's solid. They work better. I actually have a Ryobi drill that I put up against my DeWalt drill
every day,
and that Ryobi battery lasted longer, just as much, if not maybe more power to it. And the accessories that came with it were better than the accessories that came with the DeWalt. They were free.
They showed a picture. It's not even a 10-millimeter socket. It's a socket the socket they sent him, A, looks used, and B, it's not even a socket. It's a socket with a screwdriver in it.
It's not used. It's refurbished.
Oh no, I'm sorry. You look at this and you tell me if this is used or not.
It's refurbished.
I dare you to defy that is used.
Nah, man, that's brand new.
Beat up and everything. That's the only thing he got for his $40. That and a picture.
It's a refurbished socket. So it's not even an actual socket.
Right.
Yeah, you can't even use it because it's got this goddamn screwdriver in it.
Exactly. So I'm just saying.
I give up on the world. Let me off this fucking ride.
At the end of the day, there's a reason why I go to Home Depot to buy my tools, because I can touch it, test it, and it works. I'll take it home. And let's be honest, I'm not going to get it for $40, but I know what I have is in my hand and functioning.
There's some things I just don't like to purchase online.
I agree.
Jeff?
Clothes, one of them.
Yeah, man. You know, although the great thing about buying clothes off of Temu or Temu, however you want to pronounce it,
right?
It gives me goals. It gives me an incentive to lose weight because I have bought it. Now I will say this: I've been really lucky with clothes I've gotten, but I've got a couple shirts that are a little suspect, and if I just drop 10, 20 lbs, I'll be good. And the shirt will look great on me because it hugs all the right spots. But
see, I'm very lucky in that aspect. If I buy a shirt, I know if I order a small, it'll fit me no matter what.
Yeah, because right now I look like you in your Stormtrooper shirt that you have on. That looks like a lady's extra.
It's guy. He's got a tie on.
Fuck you, want dog.
And it says it's a Friday yet at the bottom. It's a work shirt.
Well, Jeff,
what do you got?
You think you can dodge a bullet like Keanu Reeves in The Matrix?
Ooh. How much time do I have to prepare?
I mean,
if you just shoot at me,
I'll give you.
Or do I get like a week to practice?
Yeah, I'll give you a week.
All right, yeah, I'll take a week. No, I can't. No way.
Well, a man was arrested for testing friends' bullet dodging abilities with fatal consequences. So basically, his friend was like, "Hey, I bet you I could dodge a bullet," and his friend was like,
"Where is Connor?" I'm just saying.
So this is we have that little, we call it no balls. The guys that we seen it on called it cap or no cap. We call it no balls. So they were sitting around playing a game of no balls, and his buddy was like, "I could dodge a bullet," and the other guy was like, "Nah, I don't think you can." He said, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure I could." And he's like, "All right, bet, let's try, no balls." And so a Utah man was arrested and accused of manslaughter after allegedly shooting his friend in the chest because the latter claimed he could dodge bullets. 23-year-old Ashton Jonathan, man, dude, you got a lot going on in your name, first and foremost.
Calm down there, buddy.
Was arrested on one count of second-degree felony manslaughter and 1 third-degree felony charge related to firearms for a bizarre incident involving guns. Blaze, these are your people. I need you to get them. Guns and marijuana, the devil's lettuce.
I guess if you get high enough, you think you can do anything. I'm just saying.
Jeff touches his stool. Yeah, he
I
does.
do.
He spends a lot of time alone. Chlorine in the gene pool.
You know,
in the early hours of Sunday, so this just happened Sunday. First responders were called to a home in Kearns, Utah, where they found an unresponsive young man with a gunshot wound to the chest lying on the floor. The victim was quickly taken to a nearby hospital, but the doctors couldn't save his life. Man later told police that he had shot his friend after he bragged he could dodge a bullet.
I'm sorry if this is us. We're still screaming at the dead body going, I told you could do it, fucker. Get the fuck out.
Yeah, boys, it has nothing to do with stupidity or anything like that. Or and I say this as I always say, Darwinism at its finest, ladies and gentlemen.
Wasn't there a bunch of guys out fucking bulletproof vests doing the same thing, shooting at each other?
Well, a few years ago, that was in Super Troopers, first and foremost.
Well, but they also did it. They also did it on the Rookie. But I also read about it in the news, which is where they got the idea for the Rookie.
A few years back, or a couple years back, there was a YouTuber who thought
you could dodge a joint if your life depended on it, sir. You be sucking on that like you're.
Yep, I got you, Blaze. Next time you're up here, we'll see if you can dodge joints. And if I have to throw 30 at him until you can dodge, I got you, bro. We'll throw joints at you all night until you dodge. But yeah, a couple of years back, there was a YouTuber who, weird cat to begin with, but convinced his fiance and baby mama that I can't remember what type of book it was, like an encyclopedia or something, could stop at 357.
Nice.
So he convinced her to shoot him in the chest, and they filmed it for his YouTube channel. Guess what?
He didn't make it.
That book did not stop that bullet, and he was dead before he hit the ground.
So,
hell of a shot on her part.
You hear about these stories where a soldier gets shot, and the Bible in his pocket stops it, and all that stuff. That's a long shot, I mean,
I'm not saying it happened,
but a 357 has got some.
Yeah,
some
but yeah, she wound up getting charged with like
manslaughter.
It was an accidental thing because they recorded the whole thing, and she did not want to do it, and it took a lot of him plying her and being like, look, it'll be fine. I've done the math. I've done this. I've done that. Homeboy was dead before he hit the ground. Like, that girl had a clean ass shot because he was
to get his refund on his math homework. I'm just saying.
Like I said, he was dead before he hit the ground.
Fucking Blaze. Demonetized? Yeah. Dude, I've done a lot of stupid shit, but I've never been like, hey, Glick, I bet you I can use the M encyclopedia to stop that.
I wish you would. God, I wish you would, though. I'd be like, bet. I wasn't ready. Oh,
I wasn't ready, fucker.
All right, pick it up. I'll do it again.
Hi, Jesus. So Glick shot me.
Die.
I'm gonna haunt your ass.
But I could dodge a bullet. You should probably put this book in front of your chest just in
case. Yeah. Just surround me with books. Give me that copy of Ulysses.
Yeah, there you go, you pretentious prick. Read the book now, asshole. You got plenty of time.
Give me that copy of Don Quixote.
Yeah, I'm just saying, Darwinism at its finest, ladies and gentlemen.
I agree.
Stop putting warning labels on things. Let the stupid people be stupid. Whatever happens to them, happens to them. We all win at the end of the day.
And hey, as we say on the Nonsensical Network, if you're going to do something dumb, do it on camera.
One less dumb person in the world. We all
the views on that must have been insane. I'm just saying. Yes. I'm sure they couldn't play it, but the views on that would have been amazing.
We all win. We all win, ladies and gentlemen. We all win.
I get it. Not everybody grew up around firearms like us. And, you watch enough movies.
I don't think you have to grow up. I don't think you have to grow up around firearms to understand how a gun works. If I pull trigger, gun goes boom, bullet flies out, bullet hits me, I dead.
There are people in this world that can't decide what they are.
Well, there's also people that eat Tide Pods.
This is
you know what? This doesn't happen very often, but yes, you might be might be slightly right in this situation.
No, there is no slightly. I'm sorry. I'm
right.
just.
You know what? I give the human race way too much credit to. You're right.
You did. I mean, you pushed it. You crossed the line, Christopher.
So that's the line.
Yeah, the line is you give it humanity way too much credit. Because let's be honest, you and I can. Even before you told me that he died, I was like, yeah, that dude's fucked.
Yeah, he's dead. I just.
Because even a BB gun, I'm like, I don't know if you should shoot me, dude.
Yeah, like I think if you told me, I think if you told me you could dodge a bullet, I'd be like, all right, let's start out small. Let's start with a Nerf gun,
right?
And then maybe a BB gun, exactly. And then
we'll work our way up.
If you graduate the Nerf gun, then you graduate a BB gun, then maybe we could go to one of those like hard shell guns, like the rubber bullet guns,
right?
And then
why wouldn't you start with a rubber bullet? Even if you're using the 357 or the 9mm, why wouldn't you start with a rubber bullet just in case?
Maybe that's not
how cool you think you are.
You're not really dodging a bullet if you don't dodge. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge anything.
Apparently not, because that dude probably could have dodged the wrench. Although it sounds like his reflexes being stoned was like, I got this. I'm ready.
No.
You fucking shot me. You said you'd dodge it.
I don't think you said much of anything other than.
But once again, why were you shooting center fucking mass?
You gotta stop the threat.
Once again, I'm gonna like, okay, I'm gonna shoot for your hand or your leg, buddy. I'm just saying.
You gotta stop the threat.
He said, "No, I got all the balls in the world." No, I don't.
started. I started with the straw to want to be.
Right.
I was the best of them.
Look at that! See that?
I was always
it's like those idiots that think they can curve bullets too.
When I got my
movie wanted.
Yeah, I'm just saying. When I got my first gun for personal protection, I was told, do not ever draw this weapon unless you plan on killing somebody.
Yeah.
So, I mean, maybe that was the same rule that kid had.
You better want it dead.
At least he followed his, rules. Hey, bang.
He was a man of his word.
But yeah, no, you couldn't have that at our group because it'd be like 2 hours before the medics got called because we'd spend 2 hours talking shit to the person who just got shot. Yeah, because they didn't dodge the bullet.
No wonder why he died. We sat here and called him an idiot for 2 hours. Then we were like, "Hey, maybe we should call the ambulance." Just bury him in the backyard.
Fucking dummy. Yeah, dummy.
I've done a lot of dumb shit.
Man, Darwinism, gotta love it. Just let the stupid people be stupid. Don't try to help them. Don't try to fix them. Just let them be stupid. I mean, I'm sorry that a kid lost his life, but
agreed. But let's hope he didn't reproduce before he went.
As Blaze said, there's chlorine in the gene pool.
Jesus.
What are you gonna do?
Like, I've been drunk before, I've been high before, but I've never been so drunk or so high where I'm like, yeah, I can dodge a bullet. Like,
his dad giving a eulogy. He was a dumb kid. He was a good kid.
Couldn't move very fast, apparently.
Yeah, pretty slow.
Yeah. Anyways, we'll be right back. We're going to play a little James Luker with Silhouette.
Yeah, I uploaded a few new songs.
Yeah, I saw that. We'll be right back.
soul feels old, like I lived this life before. My blood flows music notes, and my lyrics written in stone. Some say I'm out of my mind, dead and rude, but I miss the sound. On the path less travel, where the asphalt meets the gravel. I'm from another time, legendary status when I die. I won't be a stepping stone, because the now lost world I'm able. I'm a ghost of the back roads, after midnight still living my songs. Silhouette to the muddy waters, and my reflection staring back forever. My name's going down in history. Working to the top, it ain't easy, but the turbulence makes it a journey. They will tell when you're dead and buried. They all said that they thought I was out of my mind. The more dead and roots came around this time. I'm working to die a legend, like Cashwell at the end Elvis. I'm from another time, legendary status when I die. I won't be a stepping stone, because now lost world I'm able. I'm a ghost of the back roads, after midnight still living my songs. Silhouette to the muddy waters, and my reflection staring back forever. My silhouette, my shadow, my silhouette, my shadow. You will see my silhouette, you will see my shadow, you will see my silhouette, you will see my shadow, you will see my silhouette, you will see my shadow, you will see my silhouette, you will see my shadow. I'm from another time, legendary status when I die. I won't be a stepping stone, because I'm now lost what I'm able. I'm a ghost of the back roads, after midnight still living my songs. Silhouette to the muddy waters, and my reflection staring back forever. My silhouette, my
Yeah, little James Luker with Silhouette. I like that song.
That's his brand newest song, man. Shout out to
I
James
like that.
Zucker. That's my boy.
I like that.
Little,
I'm gonna have
little
to.
bro in the building.
That's up on Spotify now.
Yeah, it's up. It's up everywhere. It's up everywhere now.
I'll go ahead and add it
Yeah.
to the list tonight.
Dude, he dropped a sample of his next single. Oh, it goes fucking hard, son.
Nice.
Him and Just Trey.
So, real quick before we get back into the crazy world of the news, don't forget everybody, bio.link, scroll at the bottom of your screen, bio.link/nonsensical network. You can find everything we do, including, and I was able to add it, the link to Beauty and the Beard Creative Corner, where you can get
Add
all
it
our
to what?
merch. I added it to here so I could actually show it. Because I actually took, you don't see that right there in front of your face.
Yeah, you added the. Yeah, you added the.
Yeah, the problem is when I had the you
I was like,
removed
what's
it,
going on?
but I had the link, the Facebook link, but it doesn't say Beauty and Beard. It's just a weird.
Yeah, and that link don't do no good when it's scrolling the bottom of the screen. It's not
Right.
clickable. So,
Right,
but it is on our
Bio.
bio.link. So the link is there. You can go click on it. I think it's the link to her Facebook page.
Mhm.
So you can go click that and give her a follow. And like I said, you can get you some sweet ass nonsensical swag, or you can get your own shit, whatever you want made. She'll get you taken care of.
And
Like I
with
said, help her brother out. I'm trying to
$10,000
be.
worth of merch bought, Nikki will wear a shirt with my face on it on the show.
She won't. But $10,000 worth of merch bought or is putting me a hell of a lot closer to be a stay-at-home trophy husband. So, help a brother out.
We'll put my face on a hat and Glick will wear it for an entire week.
Yep, put it right on the front, right there, and I can just do that.
You're still wearing it. I don't care.
Oh yeah. Oh Jeff, I already have it made.
Have you seen the guy?
I'm wearing it right now.
You know what the Dogecoin little dog looks like?
Yeah, the meme.
There's a guy that has Dogecoin dogs all over his car, and it's a Ferrari. And I was like, dude, no.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have Mickey make a hat like that and make you wear it.
They are paying him for that. That is for sure.
Oh yeah. Well, back to the news, and we got a couple more, and then we're gonna do the penis stories. I think this is about Connor and this is a quote along with the headline. I burned my thumb on a camping trip and had to get my legs amputated. I don't know how that works. So Mac Armstrong, 40, so sorry, it's our generation, was camping with his friends in Colorado in December 2024. He burned his thumb on a skillet while cooking pasta for dinner. Who cooks pasta over a fucking campfire? First off.
Why not? It's just a pot with water where it's the same as cooking it on the stove.
I didn't think of that. It says a skillet. So, who uses a skillet to cook pasta? That's weird. Unless he was heating it up. I don't know. It doesn't say. He didn't think anything of it, but as the day went on, his legs started to swell up. His toenails, what is his leg attached to his thumb attached to his foot? That's so weird. His toenails began turning purple, and he was in base. 6 days later, Max was driven to Adventi Health Park, Parker, Colorado, and had to get surgery to have his legs removed.
Proofreading goes a long way.
I didn't have time.
Why did he have to get his legs amputated for burning his hand?
It doesn't say.
That's just terrible journalism right there.
It is. So he had to have a 3-hour operation to have both his legs amputated. I think it came down to a blood poisoning. It was a hunting trip with friends. He turned a bit into a nightmare. You could say that. Oh, that's so weird.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. I mean, that would be the only thing that would make sense.
Oh, okay. So the burn had scabs and cuts from living in the outdoors. So it got infected, but it got into his blood and went down to his legs. That's what it's saying. Strep A. That's so weird. God, that makes me worry about next time I burn myself, man. Because let's be honest, I don't really keep myself clean.
You should totally burn yourself.
I should. I have a burn, dude. I mean, it's purple and stuff, but apparently it got infected and it got into his blood and it pooled up in his legs. And if he wouldn't have had his legs amputated, he would have died. But they had to put him in a medically induced coma for 3 days. Damn. From a burn. I'm just saying. Clean your cuts and bruises, folks.
Sucks to be. Yeah, man alive.
I was totally ready to make fun of this, and call him Connor. But it's not like he did it on purpose. It's not like he was like, I'll just rub it on my foot. He got blood poisoning, basically. That's
moron. Fuck you, moron. Well,
yeah, but it's one of those things. How many times have you burnt yourself on the stove, or even lighting a cigarette? Sometimes if the wind blows wrong, you burn your finger.
I've gotten several burns. Hell, I mean,
yeah.
I treat it just like I treat any other wound. I try to keep it clean. I try to, antibacterial ointment on it.
Yeah, I think the difference was he was out in the woods.
For
Because,
how
like,
fucking long?
2 weeks.
Okay, so you're
They were
you're,
out in
we're
the
going,
woods 2 weeks, and he burnt his thumb, and then 2 days later, he had to be taken to the hospital.
so you don't take a first aid kit when you go
That's what
camping?
my thought. But, like, how often do you go, oh, it's a burn? No big deal. Wrap a Band-Aid around it, keep going. Apparently, he didn't keep the bandage clean.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Sounds like there's a lot more to this. There's a lot left out in this story.
It's not a very long story.
There's a lot left out. Not very good journalism. Proofreading goes a long way, by the way, too.
Yeah, I had like 10 minutes to calm down.
Trust me, I know. Even if you had
Wednesday.
Even if you had an entire week to collect news stories, you would still only have 10 minutes to collect news stories. I'm just saying.
Fucking facts, dude.
I mean, I'm gonna start. Actually, I'm gonna have stories left over from this week, but I'm still gonna start collecting after tonight's show.
That's fine.
Just download a couple apps. I told you, it's easy. Anyways,
Dude,
in other
news,
apps,
it's ridiculous.
No, so do I. I don't know. I don't know.
Anywho, what else you got for me?
In other news of stupid people, an influencer films herself vandalizing public property and then gets on social media and cries after getting 5 years in prison. Colombian influencer, and I don't care if I mess up your name because you're too fucking stupid to deserve your name to be said properly. Donetti Maria Rojos, known as Epa Colombia, was sentenced to 5 years behind bars after filming herself vandalizing public property during a protest. Hey, dummies! A little free advice here. A little free advice here to all you criminal-minded, stupid people that think you're social warriors and you're out there saving the world one cause at a time. If you're going to break the law, this goes out to anybody in general. If you're going to break the law, put your cameras away.
Agreed.
There's a reason why our generation didn't go to jail for the stupid shit we did, because there were no cameras. And if somebody did bring out a camera, they got beat up and their camera was taken away. No evidence.
What are you, asshole?
No evidence to tie yourself to. Not that we were criminals by no means, but we did do
but we did do dumb stuff. Like I remember us driving through towers, which was technically illegal.
Yeah. Anyways, in November of 2019, Colombia was rocked by violent protest against the government of former President Ivan Duque. I don't know. Duque. We're gonna call him Duque.
DK. Drift King.
It was during this time that the popular influence posted a video of herself vandalizing a public transportation station in Bogota, smashing windows, card readers, and access registers with a hammer and painting the walls with spray paint. Video, of course, went viral, getting her tons of attention online, but it also became the topic of an investigation that culminated in an initial prison sentence of 3.5 years for property damage and disruption of public transportation. Colombia later apologized for her actions. Of course she did. She got on her stupid tiki-taki and she put up her stupid crocodile tears and boo-hooed and wang and cried and said, "I'm sorry."
Yeah.
But shout out to Colombia.
You're passed around like a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah. Shout out to Colombia and their judicial system, because that didn't help as much as the prosecutor's office appeal. Prosecutor's office appealed the sentence and secured a 5-year sentence and a fine that is the equivalent of 493 monthly minimum wages. Damn. They got her for 493 monthly minimum wages.
Yeah, but monthly minimum wage, actually, I'm going to look it up because
I don't know what it is.
I'm pretty sure it's not that. Minimum wage.
But say minimum wage is $10 and you make $15 an hour.
It's $323 a month is minimum wage.
Okay. Okay, well, say you make $600 a month to live off of, and they take half of it. That's a hit in the pocket, regardless.
How many months?
493. That's several years.
493.
That's like...
That's $159,239 she has to pay out. Ouch.
Mm-hmm. Wear a mask.
Right? Hey, you know what?
Yeah, man. Wear a mask.
If COVID taught us anything, masks are actually a good thing.
I'm just saying, you know the old saying, Papo, fuck around and find out. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Super prizes.
And don't think you're an influencer, stupid. Everybody knows you.
Yeah. You probably have your address on social media.
Now, I have no idea who you are, nor do I care who you are, because to me, in my world, you're just a dumb son of a bitch, and you're just desserts for being stupid.
Agreed.
Can we put stupid people into camps?
We should put them all on an island with cameras so we can watch them all act dumb. And they can each try to dodge a bullet. Agreed. At least that's the one thing they have going for them.
Yeah, but they get beat up a lot. I see those videos all the time. You nerds should go back to your mom's basement and stop trying to change the world.
It's Call of Duty on the game. It's real life. Get knocked.
But we got to give credit where credit's due. They do wear masks so they don't get caught. So
at least they have. At least one of them has a brain. It's like, hey, dude, put on a mask. Don't be an asshole.
Don't be a jackass. Wear a mask. Come to the coast. It'll be fun. Why would you drink?
Come on to the coast. We'll beat up a fucking bus stop.
Come to Columbia. We'll protest and riot. It'll be fun.
There was a protest here. Was it 21? And my wife's like, let's go. And I was like, what are you, fucking retarded?
So I guess the other day was like because of like the shipping out the illegal immigrants. Yeah, I guess they did they staged like a walkout, a day without immigrants or something here in the States.
Nobody noticed.
I didn't notice a fucking thing. So I mean, I don't think anybody else did either because there was no news.
There was a whole movie about it called A Day Without Mexicans.
Yeah, the only reason I knew anything about it was because some TikToker came on with her self-righteous ways and white savior mentality. And she was like, how'd that feel, Americans? All the immigrants walked out. I was like, I don't think anybody
knew about as much about that as I did the fucking Grammys. Look at that.
I don't think we were affected at all. And so, good job, I guess.
Oh, no.
Not really sure. I mean, I get it, but still illegal. Don't play stupid games, people. Don't play stupid games.
Anybody knows it would have to be at least a couple of weeks. I'm just let the grass start growing longer.
Oh shit! And more notable news that was way more noticeable and way more recognized. Last night, one of our new big, well, not new, but newer big factory warehouses shipping. Distribution centers.
Yeah.
Somebody rolled up in there last night and started shooting people.
Oh, in Ohio. Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, man. One of Austin's friends lives like right across the street from the building, and they were on Snapchat together talking. He was like, "Oh shit, there's like 500 cops outside my house. I guess somebody's shooting up the distribution center across the street."
Free TVs.
I was like, dang gum, son.
I unfortunately I live in Mexico going, yeah.
Fortunately and unfortunately, I think only one person lost their life. So unfortunately somebody died, but fortunately it was only one, all things considered. So yeah, it was pretty wild. That happened last night. So it's been all over the news all day today.
I did see that on Tiki Tacky. Last night I was scrolling and I saw it, or this morning. And I was like, huh. And then I completely forgot about it until you brought it up. Because I scrolled.
There hasn't been a whole lot of I think they caught the person. I think there's not a whole lot of details that I've seen, but then again,
Yeah, because like the when it popped up on my TikTok, it was literally just a photo of the news article
Mhm.
and then music in the background. I was like, huh. And I saw the
But,
word Ohio, and I was like, oh yeah,
yeah. But then again, I have my own problems, so there's
right.
that.
You know? Well, actually, speaking of your own problems, you know, you were talking, was it Saturday night about side hustles? So a gentleman on his side hustle, he cleans graves
Side
as a
hustle.
side hustle, and it gave him
Yeah.
enough cash to buy his first home.
Nice.
So what he does is he charges families between $187 and the highest one is $562. So he does just to kind of clean off. There's a deep clean, then there's a deep clean and soak, and a repainting and decorative clippings. You know, so he cleans up around it as well. And
Yeah.
he's done over 300 graves since he began in May of 23. Sean Tukey, Tookey, Tukey, 31, has cleaned more than 300 graves since he began his side business in May of 2023. Sean has been able to purchase his first home for his family by saving for a deposit and getting a mortgage. Something he said is achieved. He's been able to achieve just by doing a side hustle, and he does it on the weekends. You know, he's got a regular fucking job too.
I wonder how you
contact. Well, I think there's a registry in the like.
Oh,
You go
what
to
for, lady?
Yeah, the when you go to a certain grave with cemeteries, there's like a registry where you can look up. It's like, okay, this guy's relative is Bob. Let's call Bob. Hey, Bob, you know, Grandpa's graves looks kind of like shit.
I don't like the motherfucker anyways. Leave it alone.
$187, I can give it clean. Yeah. But it does show a
Fuck that
video
son of a
here.
bitch. I go and piss on it every chance I get.
But yeah, I'm going to show the video here. This is kind of cool. He's
there's a chick on I see her on YouTube all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And she does it. I don't know if she gets paid for it or not, but she goes and
I've seen a couple people do it for free, right?
Like she owns a cleaning business, but I think she does it for free, and she goes and finds some super old gravestones and shit, like when everything's grown over top of it and everything like that. She found one of a baby from like the 1800s, man. And
I've seen a couple people like that on TikTok. It's interesting stuff.
And
but yeah, you can see here, you know, he's really doing it up, man.
Yeah.
Damn, that thing was just. You like graveyards, dude. I'm just saying. Look, he's repainting the letters and shit. Look how pretty that looks compared to before and after.
What up, Jedi? You handsome
That's
son of a
cool.
bitch. How you doing? I mean, I do like graveyards.
I'm just saying. Steal this guy's business model. There's plenty of graveyards in Ohio.
Yeah, I feel like somebody's going to yell at me if I go church up their graves, like their mom's grave site.
Yeah, you just pick up the body and put it underneath your passenger seat. Let's be honest. Here, hang out with my mom for a while. I'm going to clean your gravestone.
You tired of your family members and relatives and loved ones being in the cemetery?
They all fit in the back of a Traverse. I'm just saying.
You just call me up and they can ride around with old Blicky Poo.
There you go. Hey.
You talk about believing in spirits, man. You imagine the fucking ghost I bring home with me.
Jesus. No, but it's one of those things. It's like it's a nice thing, and you
remember at the old apartment, you guys were freaked out by Ghostface Charlie that was behind me on the wall.
Yeah.
Imagine if I'm sitting here and I got somebody's granny's ghost walking.
You're just sitting here scrubbing a gravestone. Sorry, guys, had to work.
Yeah.
Fuck,
sitting here
midnight. He's on a fucking grave.
Just sitting here and my mug floats over out of nowhere. Thanks, Granny. We did that Pepsi. I appreciate you. What the fuck is going on over there?
Pay no attention. Ignore her. She'll go away.
These are not the ghosts you are looking for.
But yeah, I mean,
Star Trek reference.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm just saying, it's one of those things where it's like, it's amazing little side hustles that you don't think of can pay off.
No, yeah. 100%, man. It's just a matter of getting out there and doing things. I'm trying to.
And it doesn't
do
look
that
like
with
it uses a lot of equipment.
Yeah, I'm trying to do that with this. So.
Yeah. Well, sir, it's about that time. Should we go to break and then come back for some stories?
Yeah, we can do that, or I can hit another quick news story, whichever one
go
you
ahead.
want to do.
I have one that relates to my grandmother, but because I think my grandmother's got this woman beat. But...
Because we were talking about dead people?
Well, yeah. Well, so a family was their grandmother died, and grandma had a collection of over 1,000 salt and pepper shakers. I choose not to acknowledge because he does it just to piss me off. So yeah, the woman, her grandmother's collection was over 1,000 salt and pepper shakers, and it's actually 1,150 pieces, which my grandmother used to collect. My grandma Hawk, she used to collect salt and pepper shakers. She had over 2,000 when she died. Because I know, because I built all the shelves to hang them on. My dad and I did.
Unnecessary, Granny.
Well, it was one of those things. Once people realize you collect certain things, every Christmas, New Year's, you get 14 sets. You know,
I collect dead people under my driver's seat.
Apparently,
who's going to help me out?
We just talked about 2 dudes that got shot. Go dig them up.
I'm just saying, just so everybody knows, I collect dead people and I put them under my seat in my car. Who wants to send me dead people? Email us at nonsensicalnonsenspodcast@gmail.com and
smoke a pack of Marlboros and just send you the ashes. There you go.
Oh, God.
She was a smoker.
Just G-Ball was the OG.
No, the interesting thing about my grandmother's woman never had a driver's license.
Doesn't sound like my daughter.
Yeah.
She grew
up in Fredericktown. I think you've been to Grandma's house. We went there for breakfast one day.
Probably.
She was right next to the what is it, high school? Fredericktown High School?
Yeah. I don't remember what happened last week, let alone what happened almost 30 years ago.
I do remember stopping my grandma's house like 3 times a week because we'd walk in and grandma would be like, "You boys eat yet?" And she'd cook us up a fucking breakfast.
Yeah.
That woman cooked everything in bacon grease.
Yeah, I'm sure it's happened. Some people's houses I wasn't allowed to stay for dinner. It's not my fault they had a hot ass mom.
Fucking kidding.
That's why I shot you in the face with a power washer. He thought it was an accident.
Vinny's mom was hot. Every once in a while, I send Vinny a message. How's your mom, dude?
Yeah, stop talking about your granny's driver's license. You don't even have a green card.
Actually, I do. It's actually green too. Oddly enough, my permanent residency card is green.
Wow.
Wow. Somebody's on one.
I ain't never been one to turn down a nice gummer. I'm just saying. You know. Oh, Lord have mercy.
That's horrible. That's evil. For my grandma. My grandma's dead, you bastards.
She's gonna be riding shotgun in Gillick's car before long.
She's been dead for like 15 years.
There's like an old country song, man. It's not that old. It came out like the mid '90s, maybe early 2000s. It's like riding with the Private McGee or some shit like that. But it's about a dude who buys this old Mustang or something like that, and it was a guy who got shipped off to Vietnam, and he wound up dying, and then the car just sat in the garage. And one day it was in the local paper, and the dad or whatever was like just wanted to get rid of it, so it was super cheap. But it turns out that the ghost of the soldier was in the car riding with homeboy that bought the goddamn car, man.
That's the dream, dude.
Right?
Built-in alarm. I'm just saying.
Protected by a ghost.
With a gun.
Yeah. That's Tori Spelling what it's like to get raped by a ghost. Nobody wants that. Well, she did. She was weird.
That was the only time I wasn't mad at Tori Spelling, boy. I was like, Tori Spelling.
I was going to say, yeah, that's probably the only time.
She can get it in that scene, boy. Let me tell you.
She had a very short phase where she was pretty attractive.
Very short. Mostly annoying.
Like you and I. Very short. Or your dick size. Very short. It's comparable to your height.
Yeah. I am not mini. I'm not a tripod. I mean, not many people could say they are. So, speaking of penises, yes.
Take us to break, and we'll come back with the weekly penis report.
So we're gonna do Boys Club. What's the song? Boys Club. This is by.
That is Jules' new song. Jules in the How. That's her brand new song.
Yeah, so we're gonna play a little Boys Club, and we'll be back in about 3 minutes and 41 seconds. I was gonna say, did your mom just play the guitar there for a second?
She's learning new tricks.
I'm impressed. She did it from the car.
Yeah.
So we'll be right back and enjoy a little Boys Club by Jules and How.
I want you to stand up, burst through all the noise. Want you to stand up, use your voice. Want you to stand up, fight for your choice. Want you to stand up, burning down the Boys Club. Feminine mystique, lady killer queen, hustler on the scene. You know what I mean now. Later in the ballroom, penthouse with a view. She's hot, she's hot. You're independent, baller confidence, high intelligence, leagues above the men. Yeah, running with the suits, ladies in the crew. She's hot, she's hot, she's on fire. Light her up now. She's on fire. Light her up. I'm a rebel, can you see? Middle fingers rise behind me. I am anything but weak, breaking walls and making history. I'm defying the enemy. Kick my heel through the glass ceiling, burning down everything. Can you hear me? Hear me screaming. I want you to stand up, burst through all the noise. Want you to stand up, use your voice. Want you to stand up, fight for your choice. Want you to stand up, burning down the Boys Club. Ripping through the floor like a perfect storm. Shake 'em to the core, show 'em what you came for. Begging you for more, only getting started. It's on. stand up, burst through all the noise, want you to stand up, use your voice, want you to stand up, fight for your choice, want you to stand up, burning down the boys club.
Yeah, that was Little Jewels in the Howl with Boys Club. I like that song. I was listening to a couple other songs last night when I went for my pizza.
Miss Jules can do no wrong, in my opinion.
I agree. That chick can sing, boy.
She can sing, and she's awesome. She's an awesome fucking person.
She does seem like a bit of a live wire. You know what I mean?
She's fucking awesome.
Like hanging out with that chick, there would be no like boring moment where you're just like, now what? She'd just be like, let's go do something. All right, I'm down.
No, she's
you're at a 10, honey. Turn it down to 1 at 8. But yeah, welcome back everybody to What the Fuck News. All the news that is news makes say what the fuck. And we're about to go into my favorite section.
Favorite. Well, ladies and gentlemen, everyone of age of 18 and or plus, gather around. I got a story to tell you.
Parental advisory warning coming up.
18 and over only, not safe for work.
Amen.
You know what time it is. It's time for your weekly penis report.
Penis!
Yeah! Firmly grasp it in your hand. Firmly grasp it. Firmly grasp it.
All right, it's firmly grasped.
Penis, says Blaze from the cheap sheets. Penis. Eggplant emoji. Story time. Story
We
time,
have
ladies and
eggplants on our
gentlemen.
desk, like 3D printed eggplants, so we can firmly grasp them while we do the penis report.
You get all over that bubble. Just order you a dragon's tail.
Ah.
Lazy, it's
What
time
you don't
for,
know is I'm sitting on one right now.
you know what time it is, Lazy. You're about to be riding some ass.
Everybody gather at the campfire, little kids. A little story for you.
Yeah, well, we're gonna finish up. We're gonna finish up this little BuzzFeed article that we started last week. Women are sharing the most surprising things they didn't realize about penises.
That's right.
This
I
is
remember today what tonight was about. I was like,
This
what the
one,
fuck was it about?
this comes from women and their initial reaction the first time they ever seen a penis. Hopefully it's not every time. Hopefully it is that one time thing. But anyways,
every time they're like, I can't believe it's so hard.
Yeah.
It's like fucking great.
Start the night out with just a short and sweet one, much like Jeff's penis, short and not so sweet. It's got that weird
Curve to the left.
rash on the top of it. Anyways,
You occasionally cry.
Ruby says in her very short answer, the veins. The vein. You know we're in trouble when he pulls up. Time to put in some work, boys.
You're about to see some penis. Yeah.
It's my show. I can show it if I
The
want.
veins, the veins.
Number one surprise, Jeff has one. Life gives you lemon heads. She says.
Sorry, I thought that was the joke.
No. She says that's
Kind of
the
weird.
person's name. Yeah, that's the person's name. She says. So I had never seen even so much of a picture of a penis. I had only seen babies naked, like while changing diapers. So I was absolutely shook by the size of the thing. It was like 5 times bigger than I expected. And I was freaked out. It reminded me of a dangling third leg, said no woman that's ever been with Jeff or I.
Yeah!
Thank you, Little John. Appreciate that. It's good having you on the show tonight. I didn't know we had special guest Little John in the building.
Yes, we do. I realized we still had that sound effect, so I was like, "Ooh, do toy."
Pretty popular around here on What the Fuck News. Little John's stopping by.
Yeah. Put that in the advertisement.
Right? The laughing pear, she says how completely floppy and structureless it is when soft. I always want to flop it around like those gel sparkly stress tube toys from the 90s. Feel free. The laughing pear.
Yeah!
It's not I hate to break it to you, but it's not gonna stay floppy for very long.
Yeah, keep playing with it, honey. See what happens.
It's gonna become very rigid.
Yes.
But Noodle Bamboozle, she writes, yeah, wrap your head around that one. But Noodle Bamboozled, she says, it can jump on its own.
Yeah!
Little John is just code name for his.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's what I call him.
Kurt,
John Little.
John Little John from fucking
Men in Tights.
Robin Hood. Gert.
We'll be surprised by my name. In real life, I'm really big.
Right. Gert says, my girlfriend thought penises had to be hard to go pee. That would be it's not easy to piss when you're hard. I'm just saying. We all know
it. There's a reason why we do that weird lean up against the wall thing in the morning.
Yeah, like you go like lean and
tilt.
aim it.
as Jim Carrey did in Me, Myself, and Irene grabs a picture frame and ricochet.
Yeah. you gotta have something to kind of aim that some bitch because it's not easy to aim.
It'll get away from you. It'll get away from you.
It's not easy at all to aim when it's all standing at attention.
Morning wood is the devil when you gotta piss, man.
Amen to that. Amen to that.
Even if you sit down, you end up missing the bowl anyways.
Yeah, and then you gotta like do that weird like adjust and kind of tuck it under the lid. And then as soon as you lean forward, it smacks the top of the seat. So yeah, it's just
wife walks in going, "What are you doing?" Don't worry about it.
Just trying to take my morning piss.
The weirdest thing you've seen me do.
Yeah. Glindy Walk, she says, how goofy it looks when flaccid. Like it's just this weird stretchy knob hanging out between your legs. How can that not feel weird when you walk? How do you walk and not squish everything between your thighs with every step?
Baggy jeans.
Still blows my mind a little when I stop to think about it, she says.
That's okay. We sit there and wonder why you can't stare at your boobs all day because we do that. We would do that. If we grew boobs tomorrow, we would stand in the mirror and play with our own breasts for like 12 hours every day.
Yeah, pretty much. Sounds
now, and he's got great boobs.
He even puts one of those little green hats. He probably does.
Everything.
Sounds messy. You can't aim it. It aims itself when hard. I mean, I don't know. It's a workout. Some days our balls stuck to the wall. Yeah, man. You gotta do that weird like walking down an aisle at the grocery store and do that weird like little leg move to try to unstick them. So you're not looking like a fucking weirdo. Yeah, you do a karate kick.
Are stuck together, you can tell.
Yeah, you just do a karate kick out of nowhere, kick a whole fucking shelf of canned corn down. Balls were stuck to. There was a dance move that we used to do back in the day, like my buddy Kevin and we. When we were trying to be discreet, we've all tried to be like discreet and adjust our junk, and we started doing it was like a little dance move, and then when there was a song, my balls might be sticking to my leg.
Yeah.
Back in the day. That's a great thing about doing this show with no pants on. I can just reach down.
Right. Just play with it.
Just rearrange it.
You can firmly grasp it. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm. There is an art to gracefully unsticking your, but nobody has figured that art out because we all know when it's happening. At this point, we might as well just run the risk of looking like a perv in the stores and reach down and just pull it off your fucking leg and go about your business.
I saw something on TikTok where a girl realized that when your balls itch, you don't actually scratch. You squeeze and twist. You do the whole. She's like, I didn't realize you couldn't just scratch them. Well, yeah, they don't stand still for that.
No, I just like a bongo.
When your balls itch, you play the bongos on your balls.
You know, kind of like how women who have weaves in their hair, they can't scratch it, so they do the pat thing on their head.
Oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah, I just do that on my balls. I'm doing it right now.
I never had a weave. So. I never dated anybody with a weave either. Don't mind Glick, everybody. He's just scratching his balls. Play Freebird!
Fuck you, pal. You're going to get You're happy and you know.
Play Wipeout!
I'm a drummer and I didn't even know it.
I had to think about it there for a second. What's the song that plays drums? Oh, yeah, Wipeout!
Shout out to Fonz. Speaking of drummers, shout out to Fonz last night. He was on Glick's House of Music filling in for the band for Perfect Season. He was fun. We had a lot of fun. Shout out to the Chatterbox. Anyways, back to the penises. Yeah. Not another California girl says helicopter dick. That shit was wild the first time I saw it, she says.
Chicks freak out, dude. They think it's fucking hilarious. you gotta get them comfortable first. You can't just walk out of the shower and be like, hey, check this out. They got to know you first. You can't do that day one. I'm just saying. Learn that the hard way.
I was going to say, Jeff.
Like, as soon as they get in my house, you want to see something cool? It's like a tassel.
Lazy. Why does Glick going full bongos on his balls make my balls itch? Because you want to play the bongos too? I'm telling you. Don't knock it until you try it, little buddy. Yeah. Don't knock it until you try it, little buddy. Still waiting to live. still waiting to live. She says the texture of the skin, soft and warm, but also how it had a curve to it. I thought a penis was meant to be completely straight.
Yeah, she's in a shock from when she sees the next one. I'm just saying. Wait a minute, where's the curve?
Yeah. Some are big, some are small. Some look like anteaters. Yeah. Some look like anteaters, some don't.
Some look like German army helmets.
Yeah. Music lover NL, she says, not my proudest moment, but the first time I saw my first boyfriend ejaculate, I giggled and said, volcano.
She's a keeper.
And she says, and I was way too happy. My ex-boyfriend was confused. I gotta admit, I'd be slightly confused at first too, but
I would have high-fived that chick.
Yeah.
Well played. Yeah, volcano.
Well played. Yeah. Well played, young lady. Well played.
Welcome to Mount Fuji, baby.
You want to see another one? Oh my god.
Yeah. That's kind of chick that's like she's got a sense of humor. You can show her the helicopter.
Yeah. You can show her the helicopter. You can give her the old good game.
Yeah.
I feel like all of these posts you are reading are from people who quit being nuns like 10 minutes before they express their thoughts on it. Well, I mean, you have to remember everybody is a virgin.
At one point.
You know, at one point. You know, so you see your
they
first set of equipment.
Man-whores like me.
Yeah, I mean, even Jeff was a virgin at one point in time, so you know, the first time he's seen a cock, I'm sure it surprised him a little bit because it was probably way bigger than his.
So that's still my problem.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, we were all virgins at one time.
That's not a very hard vibe.
Like I said, I do want to find the reverse of this story. It won't necessarily be penis stories, but I would love to hear the guy's response to the first time they saw a vagine.
Well, I have a question for you on that subject. Have you ever, and this is kind of a weird question, you ever been comfortable enough with your wife, girlfriend, or something where she's like, yeah, go ahead and take a look. And you, oh, look at that.
Yeah.
There's a little man on the boat.
I can't say that I've I mean, I get up close and personal, but
Oh, I do too.
not
but-
again. I mean, not fucking Bill Nye the Science,
No,
Bill
my
Nye the
first
Match Guy.
girlfriend, she's like, go ahead, take a look. That way you know what you're doing. I'm like, yeah, don't worry, I know.
And you still don't know what you're doing.
Oh no, I don't.
So that was neither beneficial for her or you.
Yeah, that was yesterday, so you know.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying. No, I've never. I am not a gynecologist. I'm not going down there to examine it. I'm going to do
Well, once
one
again,
of
it was my first time seeing one, so it was
yeah.
like,
I'm going to
hey,
do one. Yeah,
take a look.
even yeah. I'm
And then
gonna
all
do
those
one-
pulls kicked in, and I was like, I know what I'm doing. I got this.
Yeah. I'm going to do one of a few options. DJ skills, wiki.
Yep.
I'm going to go to the all I can eat buffet, or
Oh fuck.
it's jackhammering time.
I'm not
Maybe I'll show you then. Maybe I'll show you my bongo skills.
Are you really a
Right on the man in the canoe. You like that, fucker?
hope you're itchy?
Of course, it would probably be a lot. It would probably be a lot squishier, and I get a little splashy. I get in the wet zone.
Yeah. Splash
Get your
zone.
ponchos. Yeah.
Get your poncho out.
Get your poncho out.
What
I'm
was
just saying.
that guy's name? The guy who used to smash
Oh, Gallagher.
Gallagher. Just call me Gallagher, baby. I got this.
Jeff reported himself right after seeing it the first time. Yeah, pretty much. He's like, I don't know what to do
Straight
with
to
this
the
thing.
keyboard.
Fuck it. I'm out of here. I don't know what to do with this thing. Jeff's like, now penis. I know what to do with a penis. All right. Firmly grasp it in my hand.
Perfectly grasping.
Don't even try me. Hee hee. She says, that's her name on it. Don't even try me. Hee hee. She says, the way the hard part stayed put, but the skin moved around it, I didn't know how else to describe it. So it's like,
Yeah, I know how that works.
mm,
Go ahead and explain it, Click, for our viewing audience. So draw a diagram and shit. Check out this video. Here's a link.
you got it in my eyes still. Oh Jesus. Sorry, Blaze. I told you it was an accident.
It was one fucking time, Blaze. Calm down.
One time, bro. It happened one time. We talked about it. I thought we got past it. Clearly not. Skinwalker.
Skinwalker.
It's like in those old cheesy werewolf movies when he starts to transform and all his skin starts to peel off. And finally, last but not least, glitterberries. She sounds fun. She says, glitterberries says, not the penis, but testicles are alive. Like two separate living entities in a soft words are hard. A soft skin bag. I could not believe how much they moved around. And if you give them a little poke, they move even more. And then if it's cold, the skin underneath gets all thick and clumpy. They're extremely fun, she says.
She sounds like fun.
She
Calm down there, fucking Neil deGrasse Tyson woman. Good Lord.
she
She spent some time, boy. She's like, let's add some ice. Oh, look at that, they shrink up. She's the kind of chick that you wake up and she's just inspecting your dick, and you're like, "What the fuck are you doing?" It's not gonna suck itself.
The comments here, the top comment says from Am Bam. She says, "Seeing your first truly large penis, sir. What are you going to do with that thing? We need to formulate a plan of attack."
I was on TikTok last night, and there's a radio show. I can't remember what it's called. But they called people on why they didn't return a call from a date. they call this girl and they're like, hey, you went out with Rick or whatever his name is, I don't remember. And he was wondering why you didn't call her back. She's like, what did he tell you? She says, well, you guys went out to dinner, then you're back to his place, and then you just got up and left. She's like, yeah, he was huge. Yeah. And I got scared. I was like, yeah.
I'm like,
I don't have that experience. I don't know what to tell you.
It's like playing with kinetic sand. She's all about the nutsack cosmos. Neil deGrasse, Neil DeSac Tyson.
Zach Tyson, yes.
Dude, I'm looking at some of these comments.
Some time there.
I'm looking at some of these comments from this post, and it's almost worth going through these next week. Some of them. It's what I never understood how men could ride bicycles. Where do the balls go? I can't work out how men sit on horses. My husband and I ride roller coasters all the time together in the 90s. It was all the rage for parks and standing coasters. Yeah, also, I haven't closed or converted to sit down. One, because they don't age well and turn into headaches, blah, blah, blah. Somebody answers. The answer is bicycle seats to stand. It was a surprise that bigger is definitely not always better. Too big, and it's just uncomfortable. Somebody commented underneath of an ass in a coffin. Says dead ass. And then one lady says, and not one comment of seeing your first uncircumcised penis. I wondered why it pointed down and looked at me and looked sad at me.
There's a porn video of this really good looking chick. This guy pulls it out and it's like the size of my arm and she just faints. Yeah. She's like, no, not today, Satan.
Dramatic Chipmunk writes in. She says, or she commented, she says, I was shocked when I first saw an uncircumcised penis. I had so many questions. FYI, kind of a buzzkill. Do not recommend.
Oh, that's horrible.
I was so surprised to find out what it felt like when you touched your eyelid and your eyes closed. I didn't think skin would move around, but it still be so hard underneath. Yeah, it still freaks me out a bit to know that I'm 28 with 2 kids. She said the penis feels like your eyelid when your eyes are closed. Comments below. I just felt my own eyelid. Very accurate. Literally.
I mean, fucking damn.
Literally felt my eyelid while reading your comment. Also agree. Very accurate.
I literally sat here at the same time. Fucking damn. I'll be right back. That's hilarious. That's horrible.
This lady says, lawyer lady says, the number of times I've seen one in places where I didn't want to see one, like public transit. Gentlemen, I've just received my monthly newsletter on the All Women Everywhere secret email lister we all subscribe to. And it turns out that in an exhaustive survey of our members, literally no one wants you to whip your dick out in front of us in public. Shocking. I know. A number of you apparently think otherwise. But PSA, we don't. We've also published helpful flowchart in case you want to print it and save it in your wallet to refer to later. See below. Am I on a train or a similar public place? Should I whip my dick out? No, put that shit away. And these are arrows pointed down.
Right.
Okay, now what should I do? 4, strongly reevaluate your life choices.
No, but like this is the same thing with dick pics. Nobody wants to see your dick ever. Like maybe some gay guy in the back of the bar, but no woman is like, I really want to see a dick today.
Right.
So, I'm pretty sure I can speak for women this one time and say none of them went, you know what? I hope I see a dick today. Well, unless she's a hooker.
I mean,
she definitely wants to see one so she can get paid.
I mean, I think even hookers aren't really down for unsolicited Wang picks. Well, what do we have here?
Did you see a dick pic, did you?
No.
In the bongos?
Damn it, please. I said no more. Nope. I found from the Cosmotop. My eyes are squirting. If you keep doing that, you're going to go blind.
Yeah. But it's a hell of a ride, I'm just saying.
Well, gentlemen, next week, unless I find a better one from Cosmopolitan, 11 guys describing seeing a vagina for the first time,
Nice.
and they literally could not deal. Unless I find otherwise. That's what we're doing next week.
90% of guys were like, holy shit, this is actually happening. Because the first time we're like, wow. I did. I'm impressed with myself. Don't worry, Jedi. I'll get you next week. Well, everybody, that was our penis story.
There's your weekly penis report.
Penis!
Yeah! Firmly grasp it in your hand. Firmly grasp it. Firmly grasp it!
Well, as always, everybody, thanks for everybody watching. Thanks for everybody listening. Don't forget bio.link/nonsensical network. And we'll see you. I will see you on Friday for Nonsense and Chill, hosted by Blaze.
And I will see you sexy sons of bitches in your dreams. What's up?
Or nightmares. Let's be honest.
Shut up.
It's nightmares. I promise you.
You know what? Sometimes, you know what? I'm really sick and tired of being sexually fetishized. As a Bigfoot?
You struggled so hard to say that. You almost flubbed it.
I almost did.
Take picture of Bye, everybody.
And that's the news that makes us say, what the fuck? Be good or be good at it, baby.
Bye.
Bye.
Nonsensical network, different flavor every day. Movie talks, new flicks hitting the display. Microphone magic, musicians spill the praise. From reptiles to motorsports, burning rubber craze. Football clashes, touchdowns, epic plays. News spinning, catching on the latest phase. Gleaming cars, engines roaring up the pace. Street tales, urban stories we embrace. Tune in, every week diverse. Groove to the beats, let the rhythm immerse. Lyrics flowing, ciphers full of verse. Nonsensical network, feel the universe. Interviews buzzing, stars in the circuit. Worlds of tapestry, pieces we interpret. Hip-hop to rap, the flow never stagnant. Reptilian tales, nature's arrangement. Cars with muscle, engines with might. Motorsports roaring, speed in the night. Discussions heated, always a delight. Network of nonsense, but the vibe's just right. Tune in, wait for that beat. Flow so seamless, feeling so sweet. Urban grooves, rhythm from the street. Nonsensical network, always on repeat.